what is Christina's house about?
A teenage girl.
Who lives in a house. She's moved in with her single father.
Her mother is nearby in an
asylum.
mental institution, yeah.
But for some reason they've shacked up in this Amityville horror style house. The setup kind of reminds me a little bit of like Casper, a daughter and a single dad, and they're in this giant sort of mansion house. Basically, she starts to hear weird things in the house, and it's kind of inferred as a ghostly story, but there's more to it than that. The first thing we see is this girl that's walking across a tiny little moat bridge to the house. She's delivering cookies.
Oh yeah, she's a girl guide.
Hello, I'm here selling cookies to raise funds for our annual...
Okay.
Not anymore, you're not.
They shake her by the waist so hard that her neck breaks.
No.
What? He shook her head to death.
Apparently this is written by the people that wrote Poltergeist.
The killer then also grabs the cookies.
Keep those cookies in the back of your mind. So yeah, she's dead. I guess we figure that it's sometime later, like new residents in that house. These two teenagers get home after school on their own.
Christina and her brother Bobby.
Hey Howie, what you doing out there?
Weather stripping the windows. Help save on fuel bills.
They have a handyman. He's laminating the windows for better insulated heat.
Bobby, please.
It's always for you.
They kind of bicker and squabble a bit after school, and then...
The very first thing Christina does when she gets in is she takes a bath with candles.
How old is she?
Oh God. I thought she was a child.
Yeah, isn't she like a schoolgirl?
Yeah. Unless, is this the mother?
That's her.
God. I feel like Chris Hansen's gonna come in any second. It has to be said, she's meant to be 16 years old.
The actress was 22 at the time.
It's just the concept that she's supposed to be 16.
Yeah, the character is 16.
That seems in poor taste. Even for 2000. Her creepy father comes in, and when I say creepy, I mean creepy.
I gotta use a John.
He just starts peeing.
I think I was like screaming into a pillow at this point.
He just unzips. So the movie's like trying to set up the father being a creepy red herring character, and everything he does is oddly sexual.
Honey, of course I believe you.
Dad, what's gotten into you?
Maybe I should ask what's gotten into you.
You're disgusting! Get out of my room!
It's really, really gross. I'm actively avoiding talking about it.
I know you are. We have to talk about it.
Okay.
Well, she gets yanked out on the porch by her boyfriend, Eddy. He like fully chiropractors her neck.
And it also sets him up as another red herring.
Yes, he's another creepy guy that we don't know whether to like him or not like him.
Hey, Chris.
He's played by one of the kids from Roswell, if you ever saw that show.
Roswell, people love that show.
Yeah, a show from the 90s, early 2000s, about 3 aliens inhabiting teenage bodies living in Roswell, New Mexico. Dido did the music.
I think you mean Dido Florian Cloud de Bonneville O'Malley Armstrong.
Is that really her actual name?
Yes, it is.
So he takes her out to go bowling. They have this like third-person conversation where they're like, what about the guy that wants to be with the girl? And what about the girl that doesn't want to be with the guy?
She's like, what about the girl who's being pressured by the guy to go all the way?
Oh, you mean the couple where the guy wants something from the girl that she doesn't want to give him?
And that conversation just goes on just a little bit too long.
I mean the one where the guy loves the girl and he would like to show her that.
You mean the one about the guy that wants to show her in a physical way? I don't think the girl wants to go that far with the guy.
Why? Why wouldn't you want to go that far with the guy?
Maybe she's not ready.
Maybe she's almost 17.
She writes in her diary about how he's trying to have sex with her and she doesn't really want to. In the middle of that, she finds a half-eaten Oreo cookie.
Bonus. Score.
It's not all bad. Eddy just sort of shows up in her room and he just says, oh, I found a way through the basement door. She pushes him out the window. He takes a tumble, his legs just split apart and he just lands on his crotch. Do you remember this?
No.
Chris.
The dad comes in to be creepy again and she's wearing like little shorts and...
Yeah, I think we just washed it through our fingers.
Yeah, I still feel very uncomfortable.
Christina has this friend.
She's got a purple braid. I think it's growing out of her brain.
A long purple strand of hair.
That was the era. That was what was going on then. The 1 or 2 little strands of hair over your face.
I was just waiting for somebody to grab it and pull it out in some horror scene.
Missed opportunity.
What's wrong? Who put this here?
Christina finds a magic sandwich that appears on the bench. Do you remember that? She's like, who made this? And no one knows.
Plot twist, she made it.
The brother just eats it. He's like, I'll take it. Things keep appearing in the house. Oreo cookies and sandwiches.
I thought that they were left over from the previous owner.
There's this creepy cop character. Everyone's creepy.
Hey, you kids. Come here and take a look at this picture.
If you're a man in this movie, you are creepy.
Yes.
There isn't a single male character, except maybe the little brother.
I've seen more of my sister's ass than you ever will.
So the cop asks about the missing Oreo girl that was shook to death.
We find out what the go is with that later, but the assumption is that that murder takes place before the unassuming family move into the murder house. So this cop coming around looking for information feels a little bit like after the fact.
He's like eyeing them up and down and...
I thought you wanted to use the bathroom.
Guess not. Must have just been my nerves.
And it doesn't stop there.
She has a weird encounter with her dad while she's cooking.
Ew. Ew!
Maybe there's like a zombie disease going around that's making all the men into like rapey creeps.
Yeah, I need the dad to die. Kill him first, please.
You really look great tonight, sweetie.
Stop! No! Please, just go do a crossword puzzle like other dads. Do we know that he's her dad? He's not stepdad or
She
anything.
just called him dad. See, I feel like it's fine for a dad to say, you look really nice, not you look really good.
No, it's...
Or if you weren't my daughter, we'd be dating.
The dad gets an eviction notice.
It says we're gonna get evicted if we don't pay the rent.
Yeah, you gotta
That's
pay
how
the
that
rent.
works.
Yeah, Mr. Fox, this is Mr. Tarling.
It's the first I'm hearing of this.
What do you mean I gotta pay rent?
Even though he says he's paid the rent, mark that for later. That will factor into the story. That dinner scene is followed by another dinner scene. At the next dinner, Eddy has come over.
Eddie's there to fuck shit up.
And that is what he does.
I'm always hungry.
I'll bet.
Yeah. You name it, I'll eat it.
That's it!
What? What?
The sin of gluttony.
Is he referring to eating something
I
he
think-
shouldn't be
Oh,
eating?
how did he get glasses? Really strange cut that I don't understand at all, where as they get up, Eddy puts glasses on. Do you remember this?
No.
It cuts as they're standing up from the table, and Eddy just puts on some glasses just to take them off again.
Are they sunglasses?
No, they're just regular glasses.
Maybe
Like,
he wants to get a closer
I
look.
want to get a closer look of this sick burn that I just did to you. What is that?
Well, I thought maybe if he met you that...
Chris, he wants you all to himself. How do you not see that?
What on earth? Who wrote this?
The writers of Poltergeist.
No, I know, but I'm just asking an existential question to the universe. Who wrote this?
Thanks a lot, Dad. If you wanted to humiliate and embarrass me, you did it.
You knew what he was after.
Who wanted to eat your... Sorry. We should be paranoid about this movie.
I don't know that the writers of the film wrote what we eventually
Well, that's
see
why
on screen.
I wish that I could get hold of the script because I would like to know what they actually wrote.
At some point, someone thought it would be a good idea to make the whole film about this 16-year-old's virginity and the contest between her family members and every other man in her life.
Eddy. Eddy, what are we doing here?
So there's this other girl who shows up outside their house. She was reading her diary earlier.
Oh yeah, her friends, like everyone knows that you don't want to get it on with Eddie. You're basically a prude.
So she hasn't slept with him yet. Don't tell anyone.
But the killer has left her with a note that says, I left Christina, please meet me outside Christina's house.
I broke up with Christina. Meet me in front of her house tonight at 10 o'clock. Love, Eddie.
The killer just breaks her neck. It sounds like a taco shell breaking. Christina tries to go up to the attic to investigate noises.
Put pants on.
Yeah, really.
You're 16.
You're 16.
And you're in a movie.
We know this.
The audience can see you.
Yeah.
No, she has to have her pants off because we have to see her go up into the attic with no pants. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What?
What are you doing?
What?
He pulls up her shirt
Yeah.
to grab her around the waist, which is completely unnecessary.
I'm sorry for the way I behaved at dinner.
You don't trust me, that's the problem.
I'm speechless.
Are you not going to comment on the fact that he tried to pull up your shirt?
It's like King Kong tearing the woman's dress. The only reason why that's in there is so that she can just be in a short dress for the rest of the movie.
Howie.
Who's Howie?
Howie is
he the
maintenance
roofer?
man who's fixing their house.
And he looks like Brad Pitt from 12 Monkeys.
He does. And she doesn't even seem to know why he's there.
Who was that?
Just some guy that works around here.
He shows up to help her investigate the noises in the attic, and all they really find is a rat.
Eddie gets pissed.
What are you doing, you two?
He gets so pissed that he just spits on the floor. They find the dead girl from before in the creek. And the cop shows up to investigate.
When did you last see her? Did you two ever get angry with each other? Did you ever fight?
Do you have a kiss?
Yeah, you ever take your clothes off?
Hey, you want to fucking enlighten me?
Shut the fuck up!
Oh, God.
He says one thing.
He's like... It cuts to Howie shopping at a secondhand shop. This is my favorite scene in the whole film.
Hey!
Whoa!
Whoa!
Oh, my God.
What was that about?
What's going on? I
did
have
that?
so many questions.
Oh, is that him? Eddie just coward punches him.
He pile drives him through the window. And that's all because he was just up close to Christina in the attic.
Yeah, anyway, so the father has arranged a surprise party.
She's 17. Congratulations, you're still a child. Everyone seems to be there. Eddie's even there.
Christina has forgotten all about that.
Yeah, because they go up to the attic where there's like black mold on the ceiling.
Hot.
And he tries to have sex with her.
And she's like, let's go.
Until the creepy dad interrupts them.
Dad!
But then right afterwards, her purple-haired friend tries to go up to the attic to spy on them.
You better put some clothes on.
And some disembodied arm helps her.
Hi, Karen.
Thanks.
She didn't see who that was.
No. Oh, thank you. It's like someone handing Inspector Clouseau a bomb through the door.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, thank you.
She goes to the asylum.
To see Ma. Her mum's crazy.
I've been watching for my friend to come back.
She tells her that I made a mistake by not watching your father.
I stopped watching your father,
But she says my friend is watching him now.
but my friend's watching him now.
And when she gets home, Christina notices that the windows are all locked.
Yeah, they find they're all trapped in the house.
Yes, and the windows are also unbreakable. What does it all mean, Laura? Because the dad goes to the landlord and says, thanks so much for getting that Howie guy to work on the house.
Well, we never hired anyone to work on your place.
Yeah, you don't even pay your rent every month.
The twist is that Howie was never hired.
Hi, Eddie.
What are you doing here?
Taking care of Christina.
He is secretly living in the attic.
And you won't even give him a chance. What's gotten into you?
The question is,
What's gotten into you, Christina?
He's devised a series of pulleys and mechanisms.
Yeah, he's mechanized the house. He's like booby-trapped it, basically.
It means he can open and lock doors and windows all from the attic. He's turned the attic into this like brain station.
It's the powerhouse.
For the house.
Of the house. He like dials shit in like on the Titanic.
Yeah, yeah.
We
It's
need
like
more
those
coal.
steam guys at the bottom of the Titanic. And the reason that the windows don't break is because he put the laminate at the beginning.
She didn't tell you, Eddie?
Tell me what?
How we shared a very special moment together.
Shut up!
Actually, watch that scene again. You can see that Christina is trying not to laugh.
You liar!
The actress is just really struggling in that scene. Probably because she's looking at this weirdo guy with the pasty face who's going nuts.
I think that our thoughts are all we really have.
He looks like the I Like Turtles kid. Eddie starts to bitch slap Howie until Howie kills Eddie with a brick hammer in the head. The dad comes home.
Christina!
Oh!
Oh, we're doing
Oh!
Saw.
Oh my god!
Holy shit.
Oh my god! What an elegant contraption for slicing up perverts. All right, I'm ready for this.
I think this just improved a little bit.
I'm getting all my Christmas presents. Come on. Kill the dad.
He's just done this rant about how no one's nice to him.
You're moody.
And ungrateful!
You don't know what life is, so I'm gonna torch you. And I was like, oh my God, it's gonna be Saw. I think it had potential to be, I mean, forget all the creepy dad, creepy boyfriend, creepy cop, creepy, like it could have been a really cool, like, torture house type thing.
And his main gripe with her is that he wasn't invited to her birthday party.
Aww.
I wasn't even invited to the party.
Which is sad.
Just think about that.
Okay, so here's the thing. He's crazy, and he actually has come from the same asylum that the mother is in. And the mother told him to go to the house.
Kill my kids.
Go eat some Oreo cookies, make them some sandwiches, and stalk my children.
Kill them.
I really don't understand what.
What's her
I
motivation?
mean, I know she's crazy, but I don't understand what that's all about.
I think it would have been cool if she was like, hey everyone, my husband is a child molester. And then they were like, yo, you're crazy. And then they lock her away.
But the dad isn't a child molester.
Yeah, but I'm trying to make the movie work.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm saying the movie that we got doesn't do that. The younger brother helps the dad out of the saw trap. I hate that he's the hero. I hate this so much. I want these two to both fall down some elevator shaft.
Yeah.
Ah! Still, don't get close to your dad, please. It's one pervert or another. Yes! All right. Basically, in the end, Christina tricks Howie to walk over the saw trap. And then she throws like a chest of drawers on top of him.
To force him down deeper into the saw cone.
All right, Christina's house. I will say this, it is probably the most disturbing film I've seen this year.
Yeah, but it didn't mean, not for the reasons that it wanted to be disturbing. No. I mean, Poltergeist is famously cursed. It's possible that that curse went with the writers thereafter.
Don't watch it.
Sorry, everyone.